Good morning, it is Friday, June the 8th, 2018, and welcome to your local news. Environmental changes should be made before ratifying Paris Agreement. The Foundation Mondial Kleurrijk Voetbal will get its promised plot. The plane crash from June the 7th, 1989 commemorated, and shortage of fishermen. NDP party leader Andre Misikaba calls on the government to internally address its environmental policy and to have structures in place before ratifying the Paris Agreement. Misikaba said this during the discussions in Parliament. Suriname signed this agreement on December the 12th, 2015 during the climate conference in Paris. The use of fossil fuel has to be stopped, as this is a major cause of CO2 emissions. The aim in the agreement is to limit the global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The NDP party leader explains that the basic things and structures should be put into place first. The debate on the Paris Agreement has been postponed to a later date. By the end of June, the Foundation Mondial Kleurrijk Voetbal will get the promised plot of 10 acres. This was announced yesterday at the commemoration of the tragic plane incident on June the 7th, 1989 by the chairman Roy de Miranda. In memory of the victims of the plane crash, a monument is erected at the Rusthof Cemetery. De Miranda stays with his position of last year, and that is that society has the moral obligation to continue the mission and purpose of the footballers who lost their lives in the plane crash. He is therefore positive with the agreements that were made yesterday. And staying with the plane crash, there were 3 officers of the National Army aboard of the aircraft. This was quoted yesterday during the 29th commemoration at the monument at the Rusthof Cemetery. A tent with cheers and the sound of the sambura welcomed the guests at the commemoration yesterday. The guests came in one by one. Among those present were the widow of Sonny Hasnu and his 2 daughters. Furthermore, the poet Sombra and Luciano Mento Di Cromo, who is the director of Sport and Youth Affairs, and also held a speech of the airplane disaster, and other known Surinamese were present. The Sambura group performed their rituals to honor those who lost their lives. After that, the rat laying followed. There is a shortage of fishermen, says the chairman of the Fishermen's Collective Kamawena, Willem Mohamed Hussein. The shortage of workers has arisen since the tragic incidents at sea last month. How big the shortage is according to Mohamed Hussein not known because there is no data available of fishermen working on the various boats. According to him, a thorough registration of the number of workers in the future can help create a clear picture of the number of fishermen working in Suriname. The shortage of employees makes that the boats cannot leave for the sea according to the planned time. Each boat is then manned with 5 fishermen. According to him, one boat cannot leave with fewer men to the fishing grounds. The chairman of the collective says that most fishermen have returned to Guyana after the incident at sea. The issue of the illegal status can also be the cause of the shortage of fishermen. The shortage of employees on the boats is not due to the unsafe feeling at sea. Mohamed Hussein says that there is optimal control at sea by the Ministry of Defense. And that concludes our local news for today. Be sure to join us Monday for a brand new edition. Have a pleasant weekend. Bye-bye.